I'm Luke Proctor, and I'm on the board of directors and the Head Start Policy Council with Community Action Agency. My son Kyle joined Early Head Start when he was 6 months old, and he continued until he was 3 when he graduated out of the program. Early Head Start was incredibly helpful for us because it helped us to ensure that he was meeting all of his milestones. Our Early Head Start worker was able to answer any questions that we had about developmental milestones, or if we had fears that he might be delayed in any way. And he was amazing to work with. Head Start was interesting. I really enjoyed him going to Head Start the second year. He loved it. It took some work. He was very nervous at first, and he did not want to leave Dad. But once he got used to it, he loved it, and it didn't take long before I ended up getting involved with the Policy Council. At first, I had no clue what was going on, to be perfectly honest, but as soon as I got the hang of it and figured out everything that was involved, I loved it. I loved feeling like I was making a difference, a direct difference for the school and for the entire district. Head Start, Early Head Start, specifically Early Head Start in this case, made a huge impact on Kyle's love for learning. He's always enjoyed learning new things, but this really pushed him more in that direction. And he was so excited every time he saw the worker coming into our house. And it made me realize that the work that my wife and I were doing at home to educate Kyle was hugely helpful for him. And it gave him a huge advantage going into regular school. Probably the most memorable experience for me and my family with all of this would be our Early Head Start worker coming back about 6 months after Kyle had graduated out of the program. And when Kyle saw him, he ran up to him and just gave him a huge hug, and he was so excited to see him. And you know, you would think that he was 3 years old when he graduated out. You'd think that 6 months after that he would have forgotten. But no, he grew up with this. From the time he was 6 months until he was 3 years old, he saw this person every single week, and he was always so excited to see him. And I don't know if he'll ever forget this. Being able to have a voice in Kyle's education has been absolutely amazing. And being able to feel like I'm making a difference in the community, you couldn't pay me to give this up. It's been such an overwhelmingly positive experience for me and for my family. And Kyle gets to see me reaching out and trying to make a difference, which is huge. So hopefully he can learn from that experience and carry that on. It makes me really proud to be on the Policy Council and the board, knowing how much this agency is reaching out to help people. To anyone listening, if you need help, if you even think you might need help, reach out to Community Action Agency. You know, ask, because there are so many programs available that can help you. It's almost difficult to explain the variety of programs out there, whether it's education for your children or assistance with other things. Don't be afraid to reach out. Never.